Hey guys, this is Sean Sandridge, and thank you so much for clicking onto my channel. I have been gone for a long time, but I did a little vlogging yesterday about my initial reaction to the Janet Jackson concert. So the first thing I want to do is say thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. I've seen that some people have clicked on some of my videos and become subscribers, and I want to say thank you. For my ride or dies who, even though I've been absent but will still check in on me, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys always. So let's just get the promo out. So have you checked me out on my other social media platforms? Because you should. Although I don't do too much, you can find me on Periscope. You can find me on IG, where you will more than likely be able to chronicle what I'm doing. And of course, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on all of those media platforms. Same name, keeping it simple. So for all my new subscribers, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, so when I do decide to come on camera, you will know that there's a new video up. And of course, hit that like button. So I am tired, but I am still excited about seeing Janet Jackson. So excited that I got to see my sorority sister. She got surprised by her son to go to the concert. And of course, I got to see Ashley, who I have not seen since the blackout when I went. That was 2 years ago, and I saw a whole lot of YouTubers. So yeah, so I just I miss you guys. I miss vlogging. And so I have made the decision that I am going to participate in Nonstop November, which is you do a video every day. So I'm going to pop in. It may be, a substantial video. It may just be a quick snippet. It may actually be a topic that I feel like talking about, but I'm going to stop by every day for the month of November, and there are 30 days, so you will get at least 30 videos from me. So I decided to do that because, I have not been on camera for a very long time, and I figure like, what, my subscribers, you guys have been great, and of course for the new subscribers, yeah, I think I owe that to you guys. So I'm going to do Nonstop November. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to gear up, getting that video muscle, vlogging again. So I'm excited about that, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you guys have a topic that you want me to talk about, by all means, that way it really helps. Sometimes when we get on camera, we don't really have a lot to say, and I don't like to ramble. But absolutely, if you have a topic that you want me to talk about, that I think that I can give my perspective on, definitely put it in the comments. And of course, as the days go on, as you see it, and you want me to speak on it, definitely put it in the comments, and then I can make that a video for my Nonstop November. So what I also wanted to talk about, I'm probably gonna do a reply on YouTube, but I've seen, and it's so funny because I'm wearing this blue shirt, and I've seen that a lot of my new subscribers came from the collab video that I did with say Sean Bradley regarding my brush with HIV. And I was really surprised that has been getting a lot of hits and views, but I'm happy about it. One of the responses came earlier this week, asking why would I get involved with a man who had previous sexual encounters with men. Why would I do that? And the truth of the matter is, one, I was naive. I really did not understand sexuality, people's sexuality. Truly, I was very, very young in the way of thinking about people's sexuality. I didn't have a lot of sexual history myself. So that's one thing. the wisdom and life experience that I have today, I would not have made those same decisions. And also, the truth of the matter is that he was extremely honest about his sexual history, which, truth be told, when you look at today, a lot of people are not honest about their sexual history. But we had what I thought at that time, a very mature conversation. All the cards were put on the table. He was extremely candid about his sexual history. And from that, I really felt like I had made an informed decision about proceeding with him, because he did say, I can understand that this could be a turnoff. And he also promised me that he would be faithful. And I think for me, and at the time also, we both had gotten tested. We were both in the military, and we both had gotten tested, and we were both HIV negative. And so I really felt that I had made an informed decision to move forward intimately with this person. He was extremely honest about his sexual history. He pursued me. He courted me, and he wanted to explore having a relationship, a long-term relationship with me. So, and he promised that while we were together, that we would be together, and I found comfort in that. I think these are the things that we would want to have, whether we were in a heterosexual relationship, or bisexual, or a gay intimate relationship. I think one of the things you want is that you want an honest partner. You want to know your status, and you want someone, obviously, if that's not your thing, but if you plan on being monogamous and having a relationship where you're not concerned about infidelity, that's the partner you would want. So based on those things is how I moved forward in the relationship. Looking back on it, it was naive, maybe for both of us. Who knows? I do know people who have had sexual relationships with the same sex and have entered into a heterosexual relationship and are extremely happy with each other, sexually, emotionally, and they are a couple, monogamous and faithful. So does it happen? Absolutely. But that is to answer the question, because I did see that come up. Now, myself today, and also because I believe that no matter what, you are in charge of your own sexual health. And because like I said, I did know what his prior sexual history was, and I also told him mine. But it was a non-negotiable thing that we would use protection, which was condoms. That was the primary form of protection. Every time, all the time. So I really felt that I had guarded myself with enough information to make an informed decision. And I also used that as a learning lesson, because it did save me from potentially contracting HIV, because he did end up being HIV positive. And I also did stay with him after the fact for a while. We went to counseling. We're talking about the 90s, where things weren't as open, and there was a lot of stigma back then, and I really felt as his partner to support him while he was going through this medical condition. And we went to group counseling, but truly it was geared towards gay men. It wasn't geared towards couples, and it wasn't geared towards definitely heterosexual couples early on. Today, I mean, you would have no problems. But back then it was very difficult, and then that's when I made the decision to not to continue the relationship. I am definitely not one who is my own personal choice is someone who has an HIV status. I would have not go into a relationship, but obviously I was already with him, and he had already his status had changed, so things were a little bit different, and you know, it all worked out for the best. So I hope that clears up about why I made those decisions. And you know, again, I think everybody, when it comes to their sexual health, should make informed decisions to proceed or to decide to you know, you know, everybody has a threshold of what they can and cannot handle, and I think that you cannot bury your head in the sand, especially when it comes to your sexual health. And of course, we've seen that with the ontake of celebrity news and people's sexual statuses coming out, and you need to be informed because you're responsible for your own body. So thank you for the response, and I really appreciate it. And I am going to talk soon a video response to NAROB, and this comes on the heels of Jenny Mai from The Real, and that is this whole thing of baby shaming, and also when you are in a relationship and one partner wants children and the other doesn't, and how that can affect the dynamics of a relationship. NAROB talked about how people, because she doesn't have children, how people or society views her, and I know what that's like. For a long time I did not want to have children, and I also know what it's like for people to harp on you about wanting to have children, as if that is supposed to be everyone's journey. And then of course with Jenny May going through a divorce because her husband wants children, and you know, life changes, and you know, that's a huge situation to be in, and it can be a deal breaker for people. So that is a video that I'm going to be coming up with, and I miss you guys. I appreciate all the time that you spend checking onto my channel, and thanks for watching me on IG, because you can always find me on IG. And I'm doing good, so I hope you are doing well. It is a cold Friday morning here in Northwest Indiana, Chicago. It is in the 30s and no sun. I am supposed to be running the hot chocolate 15K race on Sunday. So I got to find all my cold weather gear, my gloves, my hats, everything to run that, because it's starting out at like 7:30, so it is going to be cold. And I think it's going to be only high of 40, and it's still going to be cold. No humidity in the air. A huge difference from when I ran in Indianapolis a few weeks ago. So I'm nursing my hip. My hip bothers me. I need to stretch that out and get ready for that race. And then, yeah, that's it. That's all that's going on with me. So happy Scorpio season. Lots of my favorite people are getting ready to have birthdays. My number one favorite person is my husband, which is October 30th. And I know there's going to be some shout outs going on. If you are a Scorpio and you would like a shout out, put your name and your birthday, and I will shout you out in a video. Because I love Scorpios. Somehow or another, me being a Pisces has a lot of Scorpio friends, and love you guys. So, okay, that's enough rambling. Take care of yourself and each other, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.